From a young age, many students dream of playing college sports. College sports not only is a great experience, but it also prepares you to play professional sports. That is why most students train hard and dream of playing college sports, because it's a stepping stone to become professional. It not only gives them a chance to get their college degree for a lot cheaper, but it also gives them 4 years to develop skills and strength to prepare them for the professional league, which will help them achieve their dream of playing professional sport. And
why I chose to become a Laker? Probably this beautiful atmosphere around campus. It's great to stroll around campus. It's beautiful. Also, this baseball program, I know we're going to win a national title.
What's the best part about being a student athlete? I'd say just always having somebody to count on. My teammates, they're always there for me, whether it comes to a problem I have off the ice, maybe in school with a project, or just my social life in general.
What's the downside of being a student athlete? I would say probably not have much of a social life as much as like what a regular student would have. But I mean, there's always this team bonding always going on. There's always time to be with the team, and that's how you can meet new people and stuff like that.
Being a college athlete means being brought to the school mainly for the athletics. The education is part of it, but you're recruited for your skills athletically.
Being a college athlete means you now are among some of the most athletically able students and are all experiencing a similar journey together.
It is your responsibility to present yourself and your school in a professional manner. Being an intercollegiate athlete, now more than ever, you are needed to be a role model for your classmates.
Being a college athlete can help you financially a lot due to all the scholarships that are available. But at the same time, the workload for being a college athlete is twice as hard as being an athlete in high school.
I am Coach Kathy Noble Fridley, cross-country coach at Mercy University.
I'm on the cross country team here. This is my coach. What do you think it means to be a collegiate athlete?
I think it means a person who is dedicated to their sport, whatever that is. Dedication is the primary. We look for it, and someone who's striving for it.
My name's Tom Upton. I'm the assistant coach with the men's hockey team at Mercyhurst University. What intercollegiate sports in college would be to someone who's not familiar with it, for me, playing NCAA athletics is all about responsibility and growth. To expand on those, the responsibility aspect would be, obviously, are you not only a regular student doing full-time classes, taking care of your homework, taking care of your tests, things like that in the classroom, but you're also a full-time athlete, taking care of your responsibilities at whatever sport you're at school for, whether it's in the weight room, on your field of competition, on the ice, on the track, whatever it may be, and then also committing to the competition aspect as well, mostly on weekends, on Friday and Saturdays. The growth aspect to me would relate right with the responsibility aspect, where through all that responsibility, juggling your time management, being able to do school and your sport of choice, you're going to grow as a person. And then obviously when you're out in the community, you have to hold yourself to a higher standard. It's not just you as a student out there. You're representing your team and your sport and your athletics department when you're out in the community doing whatever you do. So obviously that brings that responsibility into it, and eventually you will grow as a person by the end of it. So for me, that's what intercollegiate athletics is all about: responsibility and growth. And by the time that you're done in college, hopefully you've not only grown as a person, but also grown as an athlete.
The difference between being a college athlete and an intramural athlete is that college athletes either play Division I, Division II, or Division III sports, and they play them competitively to try to end up having a career in this. Intramural athletes play the sport for leisure time and enjoyment, and are not recognized athletically for it. Another difference between intercollegiate sports and intramural sports is that college athletes have to go through a long process of going through NCAA clearinghouse, where they are cleared to see if they're allowed to play the sport at the college or if they're rejected. Intramural athletes are athletes that just show up on campus and decide to play. There's no process to go through, and they are allowed to play whether or not any restrictions were in the past.
Just because you only have a couple classes a day doesn't mean the workload for school doesn't get any easier. Between having countless hours of studying, countless hours of practice, and countless hours of trying to have a social life, being a college athlete is a lot harder than it sounds. Becoming a college athlete, it starts a lot earlier than you would think. As early as your freshman year in high school, you want to start attending more camps and getting your name out and video out to coaches that have interest in you to become a college athlete at their school.
Recruiting potential college athletes has become a business. Usually the determining factor of where an athlete will attend is their scholarship. The National Collegiate Athletic Association, or NCAA, is a non-for-profit association that regulates athletes at colleges and universities.
Being a college athlete will help you learn the ropes academically and a college athlete.
A college athlete?
Yes.
You know, I think one of the things you got to try to do is balance your academics and your athletics. I don't think people who have never been a college athlete understand that the time commitment there is to be a quality student athlete. And at any level, Division 1, 2, or 3, you know, you're taking a same course load as a regular student, but then every afternoon you have anywhere from a 2 to a 3-hour practice session, you know, and then you're preparing for at least one game a week, and sometimes, like in basketball, 2 games per week. So you've got to be able to balance your time, because you have to realize the real reason you're in school is to get an education. God forbid you sustain a career-ending injury, your football, basketball, softball, field hockey career could be over. But your life's not. You got to have the degree, because the real competition isn't on the field or the court while you're in school. It's in the job market when you graduate.
And what do you think it means to represent Mercyhurst as an athlete?
I think you got to take a lot of pride in where you go to school. Your reputation as an individual on that team, and that team's reputation ultimately is the school's reputation. So now how you conduct and carry yourself as a member of that team, how you represent the university as a team, okay, is extremely important of how people on the outside look at the university. Athletics is in the paper almost every day during the year, you know, for a game, a contest that goes on. So we're in the limelight. So Mercyhurst is in the paper a lot through our athletic programs, and hopefully it's all positive stuff. That doesn't mean you've got to win every game, okay? But you got to represent the university in a classy manner.
Colleges offer a variety of traditional and non-traditional sports that you may not have previously had the opportunity to participate in. Schools that are Division 1 and 2 are able to entice future athletes with athletic and academic scholarships, while schools that are Division 3 are only able to offer academic scholarships.
Coach Gardner, how do you go about recruiting players for D1 hockey?
Well, I usually do. I have a lot of contacts in different junior leagues, and I do a lot of phone calls and emails, but usually you know, it comes down to watching players play hockey and seeing if they fit into your, you know, type of person they are and type of player they are, type of system they have, and you know, some of those playing attributes.
Thank you very much.
What do you think you look for when recruiting a potential athlete? Usually the thing that we ask for is someone who's willing to do the work. As long as they're willing to do the work and they're dedicated to the team and to